This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Georgia.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0. Number 11, set to kick off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. He's moving out of the pocket now. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the wide out. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, Alabama 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. Looking for some space. It's Hampton. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Let's see if this scoreboard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The back's got it. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Checks this down to the running back and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. You've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Tight end makes the grab. Can he reach the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Humphreys. Looking right. This one caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Direct snap to the back. But a quick stop on the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
4th down coming up.
Quarterback drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Humphreys. There's contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To the air, it's Humphreys. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call.
Now, a 4th down.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Touchdown, tied. This game is far from over.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. But down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That run moves the ball to the 16.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after that previous play. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Ball is free in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Tuggle. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 21, Alabama 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing beat. Nicky moved right down the field for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Humphreys. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Throws a bullet deep down the right right side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Now it's second down here. And they'll try the jet sweep here. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. Get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a first and 10 now. Defense not pressing this time. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Ball handed off. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. It's Humphries. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know he didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, now you got a real chance.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They go with a direct snap. Works his way inside the 10. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Bama. This offense really clicking.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Using his legs, it's Tuggle. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we going to overtime? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And the returner heads out of bounds. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Looking downfield, it's Humphreys. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Alabama, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Point after, up and good. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
They're going to go for two and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, you see the clock, right? I mean, we're under 30 seconds to go in this game. They just scored a touchdown, a chance to tie it with the extra point. Instead, they get greedy. They go for two to try to take the lead and maybe win it, and it backfires. Unable to get it done, still trailing by one. Get your hands team ready. You need an onside kick recovery.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.